promote them. After promoting them, he found all the territory inside of them. When they speak, they are not speaking as a man. They are speaking as a man that is incubating a territory. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? I am Elohim, and I'm going to save you. I thought that God need to come. What we found out that day is that God sent the man called Moses. He said, I pour you on the eagle's wings. We thought that the eagle's wings is not God, it's Moses. He said, I baptize you into Moses. We found out that Israel is found in Moses. Who is that man that God can baptize a nation into it? He said, Claire, let me remove you. Let me remove these people that are stiff-necked and rebellious. Let me raise another brick from you. God value a man more than the whole millions of people. What does he make? What does it take God to factor that man? Why are you saying that your process is taking more longer? No, he knows that your salvation is the salvation of millions. The insufficiency is in us. We need to lash it and cry for the grace of God. For the blessings that we are weak. God said, I glory in my weaknesses. I glory in you. There is something God is doing in me. He will give me the grace to make all the blessings that are not sufficient. If desire is all we can, it means that God is no more just. Because he said, I will show mercy to whom I want to show mercy. I will show compassion to whom I want to show compassion. You see, he began to scout around and to find. And all his eyes can set upon was a lad, a young lad inside the bush called David. Nothing, he don't have anything to show. But that day, the eyes of the Lord found him. The heart of the Lord was pleased with him. You don't understand what I'm saying. He said, Esau, I hate Jacob, I love. What did Esau do in the womb that would make God to hate him before he was born? What is it that God found in us and was given us into the lepers over the nation of Cameroon? Why are you bragging and complaining and murmuring? For the sake he killed the people of Israel in the wilderness. He said that they are stiff-necked. Even when they showed them all the signs and the wonders in the Egypt and divided the Red Sea before them, he fed them with manna, but their heart was bad. There is a kind of heart that the Lord is looking for in the end time walk. A man that will be like, in as much as your capacity is not enough, but your heart is right to God. Your heart, your heart, your heart, your heart, your heart is right to God. Your heart is right to God. Your heart is right to God. Such a man can attain the grace of God easily, because God is not looking yet first of all for the weaknesses. He's looking at the heart. He said, I search for the heart. Every imagination of the heart I try, I wait. Then he says, search my heart, oh God, try my thought. Find whether there is any evil thing in me. We found out that God is more interested in the heart of the man. Because Bible said, out of the heart of a man comes out the issues of what? Life. He said, guard your heart with what? All diligence. He said also, every idle word that proceeded out of your mouth. We found out it is not the mouth that gives words. It is out of the abundance of the heart. Mouth will utter. What are you uttering? Sometimes what you think God hears is what you utter with your mouth. Bible said, even the words that are seen in your heart, God waited. When you are murmuring in your heart, sometimes this is the loudest thing God will hear in heaven. What are you doing? What are you doing? I want to leper. My call is to cry. My motivation is to weep. I will cry. My prevention, God will hear me and save a nation. I will weep. My prevention, God will hear me and deliver a territory. I will intercede. My prevention, God will hear me, and through my cry, He will save those that their path is not right. I have many things to say, Jesus said, but you have no capacity to bear it. The cry, we need to cry before the Lord is bearing capacity. God is not a talkative, but He always answers any question. You say, men want to talk to God, but the truth is that they lack the capacity to bear whatever God will speak. Can you bear it? But He said the Holy Ghost. Somebody said the Holy Ghost. Somebody said the Holy Ghost. Somebody said the Holy Ghost. We found out that when the Holy Ghost appeared, such men that lack the capacity to bear the utterance of Jesus Christ began to live that thing Jesus said, and Jesus did not even say. We say, Epaphras, the servant of the Lord, always labored in intercession for the churches. Who is Epaphras? a pulpit pastor, but just as we are under his custody, there is nothing that God will do without first of all meeting them first. Sometimes the church will be experiencing revival. They don't know it was a intercession of favor class. That's there the fire that is burning upon the water. Meanwhile, the church pastor in the church does not know the Holy Ghost well. But then let me tell you, there is many things that is calling us in this nation. The revival we are crying is not just for us. By prevention we track it down. The nation of Cameroon, the believers there, everybody will be a partaker of that which the Lord is doing. Bible said, God said the rain to fall for the righteous and for the unrighteous. The same way, when the rain of the Lord comes, it will litter the whole nation. Oh, I see a day coming over the nation of Cameroon. The Lord will begin to bring down his hand, and men will begin to be holy, men will begin to be righteous. Bible said they that walk in the path of darkness, they shall see what? Great lights. There is a light that is about to be over the nation. There is a light that is about to pull out. You see the people that are under the spell of darkness and bewitchment and witchcraft of the enemy, and that will come, the hand of the Lord will begin to descend upon them, and you will see this man begin to live by the utterances and the power of God. You see, the Lord utters a word unto Israel, unto Jacob. He find expression where unto Israel. He lightened upon Israel. A word come to a man, and when the word find expression, we find the whole threat in Israel. Begin to live out that which was spoken to Jacob. Who is Jacob and who is Israel? Jacob was the old man. Israel is the new man. Yeah? There is a baptism that the Lord need to take over of this nation that will make us to become the Israel of our own time. I see Cameroon will not just experience the revival of his own. It has the capacity to export revival to the ends of the world. That's why devil is patrolling, devil is masquerading. He don't want to see the nation rise. The rising of Cameroon is not the rising of Cameroon alone. There are many things that is connected to the nation. We will